Waite, and aka ProWaite, and I came second in the LCS Luxury Championship Series for GOAT format. I'm proud to say that I had fun and I faced a lot of great challenges. I learned a lot, and I'm excited to do the deck profile with you guys. Shout out to Team Rampage, Team LRG, my Discord team, and my real life team. Thank you guys for the support and the love. I'm not gonna name everybody because that's a lot. Uh, I play Chaos Turbo for the event because it's my thing, and I didn't want to go any other deck. Chaos Control, I actually know how to play with it, but I don't think it was the best choice because everybody's gonna be maining things for it, like for the mirror match, and it's just gonna be a headache. Now everybody know how I feel about Warriors. I feel like that deck is trash. It's a helmet deck. It's just a 1-2 pony trick. Like, I just don't like it. And on top of that, you want to get no respect if you want with it. So I didn't play Warriors. Recent Gate, I was contemplating on playing it, but I'm not Matt Uber, and I'm not Whitney. I'm not every other Alpha, whatever the guy I lost to in the finals in Patreon. Sorry, man. Like, I don't know your name like that, but I'm not a recent Gate player. I like to play control. I like to play skill, so that's why I chose Turbo. I'm also going to write an article about this because I don't want to say or speak about everything that I have went through within this tournament because it's too much. So I'm going to write an article about my matchups and how it went. So right now I'm just going to speak about the deck profile, and I'm just going to go through that. So without further ado, so I play Chaos Turbo, my favorite deck in the whole Go format because it's the best. And yeah, I think it's the best. I only lost to Jesse Chow, aka Chief Wiggum, because I fell for his Bluff Norman. The guy is a good player. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. He's a very good player, but I lost to him because of myself, and I respect his back row too much because Warriors play like a billion traps, so I had to make sure that I didn't kill myself. But I mean, at the end of the day, I did everything correctly. The only thing that everybody was like complaining to me about was when I had Faith face down and he had double breaker and double blade knight and a breaker and one back row and one card in hand. I took the MST instead of the Graceful Charity. The reason why I took the Graceful Charity is because I thought that he had a Chaos Monster in his hand, and I had BLS on my hand, so I was going to MST, so I'm BLS and just attack the game, just end the whole game right there. But he sadly held his mirror. He drew a Mirror Force, and that was it for me. So, but yeah. So without further ado, I'm going to speak about the deck now, and here we go. So I played Blacklisted Soldier, of course, 2 Chaos Sorcerers, Breaker the Magical Warrior. Now Breaker, I wasn't going to play him in the main. I was going to side him, but LaBounty and Ivan Flores is like they got on me because why are you not going to play this card for if you're not going to go per game? If you go per game with this card, it's going to activate a few packs. There's a lot of stuff that makes sense to me. If I want to go per game, I'll summon the Breaker, break the back row, summon the Sorcerer or the BLS, attack a game, or bring control to my field. So I wasn't going to play it, but it's needed in the deck. Please don't break me and put it in the side deck. It's a really bad idea. Just main deck it. Along with Charm Effective Virus, because I remember when I won the GFC 9, I put Charm in the side deck. And the type of person I am, I don't show my deck list to my teammates. They would just give me hell, and like LaBounty, he was just like talking trash for like 2 days about it. So it's actually a good discard fodder card, and it gets rid of the ghosts, and it's very good against the meta against Chaos Control. So please main deck your Charm Effective Virus and your Breaker, even though they waste a summon, but it is worth it. Okay, so 2 of the Kochis for the draw power, 3 Spies. Now if you guys remember, I main decked 2 Kaikos and 2 Spies back last year, and even though that was a good meta call, Kaiko isn't really that strong anymore because of Chaos Control. They definitely don't care about Kaiko because doesn't have restrict, just take it anyway. They suck it up and they just get over it. Some of their characters are sorcerer. It's really a bad meta call. I don't even know why Warriors even main deck it anymore. So I just took them out. I took them out completely out from my whole main deck on the side deck. It's just wasting time in my deck. Period. It's just slow. So I took Kaiko out. So instead, I put 3 spies because 3 spies protects me from Warrior's stupid Blade Knight attack combo or Kaiko face down attack. Other cards that you just can't get through the walls. And plus with Turbo, as sadly as it's gonna be, Turbo don't have that many combos to it. It's just a punch and a kick and just hope to God they don't have anything else. With Turbo, you need a stall to draw your cards so it could go up. So you could draw your power cards, use the heavy, go up, kill them, exterminate them. That's it. So we need the defense. The defense is the most important factor in this deck. I played 3 Magician of Faith. It's self-explanatory. People usually play 2, but I'm one of the people that play 3 because 3 is needed with the speed of the Grace of Charity, Card Destruction, or Pot of Greed. Those cards make the deck extremely broken. I can't wait to cross paths on the Card Destruction because a lot of people say, "Ew, you play Card Destruction. The card is so bad." But I played 2 Night Silence, 3 Thunder Dragons, 1 Sinister Serpent. I'm automatically going to go up no matter what. And draw my cards. And Card Destruction was the MVP cards, by the way. I played Morbinger, as MMF said on the stream. He was like, that card is not really a good card, but it's like every time I turn around, it goes off. Exactly. I played Cyberjar before last year, and it was such a broken card, but I realized Muffin Jar just ends the mirror match. And for my mirror matches, I played 4 mirror matches. I played 2 Warriors, 3 Chaos Controls, and 1 Recent Gate. It killed all the turbos, and it killed all my Chaos Controls. The only decks that it gave me a problem with, it was Warriors and Recent Gate. And, but basically, Muffin Jar it should be a staple now. Because especially if you set the Wing Blast and the Muffin Jar, the T-set combo, they will never read the Muffin Jar. They always think it's a Takochi, a Faith, a Spy, a Night Silent, or even a Sinister Serpent. You can even bluff with the Tribe. And you can't read it. And some players, they're very conservative. They'll just set a back row, or they set a monster, or they set a monster that's just end. You're not supposed to do that, by the way. That's a bad thing to do. Set a monster over set monster. That's bad. But, I'm giving you our knowledge right now. So, as soon as the Muffin Jar goes up, I'm already at +4, +5, while they're struggling. And by then, I'll drop a Trinity card or a Chaos Monster and just take control of the game. And I also made that Chop Death Shoots. So, so Muffin Jar is a great card. I think I would highly consider you guys playing it. It's a very good card to play. I played 2 Night Silence, of course, for the flip ad fodder to make things go faster. Sankan, Sinister, those are self-explanatory, so I'm not going to explain that. 3 Thunder Dragons, Charlie Effective Virus, I already explained why. I played 1 Book of Moon, because I played 3 Chaos Monsters, and that's why Restrict sucks, so you got to play something to beat that card. I don't think Book of Moons are that good because of Warriors. But I do definitely play Decrees and outside 1 other book, so yeah, that's why book is only on 1. It's just not that much great of a card anymore. Card Destruction, I already explained. The card is an MVP. It never failed me. It always got me out of situations. That card is great in my eyes, and I'm going to always play Card Destruction because Card Destruction is the 4th Trinity card. The Liquid Duel, Grace of Charity, Heavy Storm. Now here is something that I got into an argument with my teammate Moxie's. He told me not to main deck Mind Control. Mind Control is a great busted card. I took one of my opponent's face down spies, flip special on another spy. He was shocked because he thought he was the only one main decking spy. He couldn't get over it. and it was a turbo mirror match. And because he couldn't get over it, I outdrew him, and I ended up beating him within like 6-7 turns. The card is ridiculous. I also killed somebody when I mind controlled him, and I attacked him for a direct gain for damage. And it was just a great card. It was just a great way to win. Now if it was a knock, it would be good, but at the same time, it's like Warriors is running rampage, and Chaos Control, they don't really set, they summon. That's the weird thing about Chaos Control. Like, they don't really set anymore. They just summon and just do what they gotta do. So basically, I played one mind control, and I played one Norman the Crossout, and I side deck one mind control, and I side deck one Norman the Crossout. Very good, very 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 good ratio. You guys should try it. I believe you guys will enjoy it, and will understand my logic. I made like MST and Snatch Steal. Two cards that Chaos Chopper players don't like to play, but you need it in this format. You need it in this meta because level 2s and opposing Chaos monsters will kill you without a doubt. And TR, just in case you may have enough to kill warriors with, like if they have a BLS and they at what 2700 snatch attack the game. Same with Thousand Restrict. I made that mana force and 2 Sakuretsus for warriors. Need it. I made that double dust shoot. Need it because if I go first and I hit the warriors with it, they're going to automatically lose because I know what they have. Chaos is self-explanatory. They automatically lose if you look at their hand, take away their summon fodder. That's it. And Reason Gate, we get it. They lose. Ring of Destruction and 3 Phoenix Wing Blast. I explained before why Raigeki Break is better, but Wing Blast is what's needed for our turbo players. You set them back a turn, you automatically 80% of the time win the game, because even if they top deck a BLS, you'll probably have a snatch or a play just waiting for them just to like mess up, or like they're gonna do something that like they need to like go off, and they just gonna get sent back a turn. So after you send them back a turn, that's it. It's gonna be hard for them to come back. Now I'm not gonna explain the extra deck. The extra deck is your choice, so I'm gonna go straight to the side, and that's it. The side deck, I was speaking to an old friend named Ivan Rosito. I basically rushed the side deck because I was working at my job, and I had to sign up really fast. I already knew what I was going to play main deck, I just didn't know what I was going to side. But the cards that I will continue to keep in here is the Solar Priest for Chaos Control and Go Control. Very busted card. It won me a game too. Spell Counselors, yes. Reason Gate is a problem. You guys need to keep that in mind. So please start like Spell Counselors. It will help you win the game. I could have defeated my opponent Whitney if I Wing Blast twice, but I wasn't thinking. I was just trying like be conservative. But against that type of deck, you never be conservative. Remember that. Book of Moon with a Warrior Decree combo for warriors. It'll shut them out, slow them down, end the game. Now the cards I'm going to take out, and I will switch around. It's the 3 metas and the 3 scapegoats, of course. And I'm going to say this really fast. I will continue to side the mind control, the Norman the Crosser, and the 3 Royal Decrees. But the metas and the scapegoats are just like, they're great and all, but it's like, I made like the coaches, and I made like Spies, and I made like Morphing Jar. None of them are level 1s. I only went with my gut because I was scared. I'm scared of warriors. I hate the deck so much. The deck is just a one-trick pony, and it's just Hail Mary all day. So I basically was like, you know what, I'm just going to do the same thing, and I'm going to keep my life points. They're not going to attack over it. They're going to have to Solomon. All these stupid logical things in my head that didn't make any sense. I put in the side deck, and I lost because of it. I lost in the finals because of it. I couldn't draw a meta. Even though if I would draw a meta, I would have won, but I didn't draw it. So hard draws is like it happens in Go format, but it's just not good when you have to have two cards like make a situation work. Just like creature swap. So if I could take something out, I would take out that. Um, so I'm gonna speak about two things that happened in a tournament, so you guys can get a good idea of why this deck is great. I played against my teammate Mark Fields in round six it was. Yeah, round six, the first round of the day, and he was kicking my ass. Excuse my language, but that's how bad it was. He was destroying me, and I was ready to just press accept defeat. And then I drew my card. I drew a Blackluster Soldier. And I'm like, wow, I wish I could kill him. And then I had Snatch Steel, a Silver Priest, Heavy Storm in my hand, and he was at 5,700. Now the man plays Raigeki Breaks, and I'm like, okay, if he had a Raigeki Break, I'm gonna lose this game. But the play I went for was to snatch the goat. I snatched the goat, put in attack mode. I activated Heavy Storm, and if it was a Raigeki Break, I would have lost the game. And thankfully, it was a Book of Moon. I gave him back his token. I summoned Solar Priest and I special summoned Blackluster Soldier. The Solar Priest attacked the remaining goats, and Blackluster Soldier attacked his token and attacked directly for game. I have got a lot of messages from that during that play, and I learned that play from when I was on Format Library with my friends. Like used to play me in Mirror Match, and you know I pay homage to them. But I remember that play, and I'm like, okay, just I could go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. And I did it, and I end up winning the match. And I got like I said, I got a lot of messages. Wow, that was a pro play. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, thank you, I appreciate it. But I really appreciate Format Library for teaching me these great combos. But yeah, after I lost to the Ring of Destruction play, like after he ringed me for a tie, there was nothing I could do about it. So we went to game four, and he just literally destroyed me, ripped me apart. Made me regret playing Go format. It was just but overall, I feel better now. I got over it within a few hours, and I am just gonna try again the next time we play. And this time, he's not gonna beat me. I think he's a good person. But at the end of the day, it's just Go format, and we're not supposed to be friends all the time. But in other words, thank you for listening to me, and thank you for looking at my deck profile. I know I'm a little bit nervous on the camera and on voice chat, so I'm only doing this because I know people have questions, and hope I answered all your questions. If you want to ask me any more questions, I'm on Facebook with my actual name, Carl Waite, and IG is the same thing, ProWaite 7818. You guys want to catch me on Duelling Book, my name is Carl Waite or ProWaite. I'll be happy to answer all questions and any questions. Thank you again for Jinzo&Tonic, the best page I've ever been on, for giving me this opportunity. And hopefully I will top another event. So have a good time, and good luck with you guys playing Turbo. If you guys play Warriors, don't talk to me. I'm joking. Later.